I tell Pastor all the time, I like that saying. I like that. I'm not going to be before you long. I'm going to do what I got to do, and then what is it? I'm going to sign you. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. The NIV says it this way: the tongue can bring life and death, and those who love to talk will reap the consequences. So my subject for today is loose lips has consequences. Now, you may be looking at this saying that she's tongue, but then she's talking about that tongue can't do nothing unless you open your lips. You part your lips, that's when that tongue gets you in trouble. Now, if you don't believe me, I want everybody to say good morning.
Good morning.
Now close your lips and say good morning. Okay, so if you can't open your mouth, that tongue can't get you in trouble, right? Let me give you another example. Your tongue is like this knife. Your lips are the sheath. Just like your eyelids cover your eyes, your lips cover your tongue. As long as you got your lips closed, you can't do no harm.
All right.
But if you let that little booger out the sheath, it can cut up, it can stab, it can maim, it can get you in all kinds of trouble. And then a lot of times you wonder why she all up in my face. They cause you let your tongue out of the sheath. Even out there and cut my tie, they cause you let your tongue out of the sheath. She went up in my face and I didn't even ask, that's cause you let your tongue out of the sheath.
Amen.
Sometimes we have to keep our mouth closed. James 3:2-6 says, indeed we make mistakes. I'm coming for the NIV. Indeed we make mistakes. For we control our tongue, we will be perfect and could also control ourselves in every other way. In the same way, the tongue is a small thing that makes grand speeches, but a tiny spark can set a forest on fire. And among all the parts of the body, the tongue is a flame of fire. It is a whole world of wickedness, corrupting your entire body. It can set your life on fire, but it is fire by hell itself. See, interfering in someone else's argument is as foolish as yanking a dog's ear. Just as damaging as a madman shooting a deadly weapon. So is someone who tells lies to a friend and say, I was just joking. James compared careless and hurtful words to a raging fire. An uncontrolled tongue can do terrible damage. Satan uses words and speech to divide people and pit them against each other. When a person loses their temper, their impulse and hateful words spread destruction quickly. And no one can stop the results once they are spoken. We dare not be careless with what we say, thinking we can apologize later. And that depends on what you say. I believe some things you can say, you might can apologize if it's not too detrimental. But sometimes you can say stuff to people that come so deep. Okay, you just ain't no apologizing later. Because even if we do, scar will be within and it will remain. A few words spoken in anger can destroy a relationship that have taken years to build. Before you speak, remember that the words are like fire. You can neither control nor reverse the damage they do. Talking about every little irritation or piece of gossip only keeps the fire of anger stroked. I mean, you keep, good, you know what she said about you. I want to let that go. Now, you done went on about your business with this. But good, what did you say to her? What y'all do? So you're stroking that, you keep that going. But when you refuse to keep on discussing that, then you cut the fuel line and the fire dies out. Words spoken that can cause trouble are like lying against people out of envy and bitterness just to bring them down, whether they have offended you or not. Speaking negative words about yourself in difficult situations such as, this will kill me, and I don't think I can make it. And we do that. We speak stuff into our life that don't necessarily have to be there.
All right. Amen.
I was telling somebody the other day, I said, sometimes you need to be careful about what you say. Then when you come back to bite you, now, but listen to what you just said. Look, listen to what you said, how you put that. You want to blame everything on everybody else, but you let that come out of your mouth. And the older I get, I think about some stuff. I be like, look, wait a minute, hold up now. I ain't trying to put nothing on myself that I don't want to speak. Because you put it on, it's like putting tape on it and go. It's up to you.
Yes.
If you say you ain't nothing, then you would. If you say you ain't gonna never have nothing, then you would. But if you speak it and speak life into yourself, you got to speak it.
Amen.
Don't let your tongue just think about what you do sometimes. Speaking down on people because they appear to be more successful or more blessed than you. Speaking evil of people publicly or privately on matters you know little or nothing about.
Amen.
Jude 1 and 10 said, but these speak evil of those which they know not, but what they know naturally as brute beasts. In these things they corrupt themselves. The NIV says it this way, but these people scoff at things they do not understand. Like unthinking animals, they do whatever their instincts tell them, and so they bring about their own destruction. James 1 and 6 says, if you claim to be religious, but do not control your tongue, you are fooling yourself and your religion is working.
All right.
Every change must affect outward conduct. No matter how spiritual you may think you are, we could all control what we say more if we think and ask God to give us wisdom on what we ought to say. If you're according your what?
Lips.
Psalms 12, 3-4. Neighbors lie to each other, speaking with flattering lips and deceitful heart. May the Lord cut out their flattering lips and silence their boasting tongues. The way we lie to our heart contents. They say we lie to our heart contents. Our lips are our own. Who can stop us? Nothing you have will belong to you. Your mama brought you here through the grace of God. God gave you bread. You grew up. Nothing you got belonged to you. My whole body belonged to who?
God.
So if it belonged to God, what belonged to me?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. You may think sometimes that some lies may be harmless or even helpful at times. But God does not overlook lies, flattery, deception, or boasting. These signs came about from bad habits that will sooner or later be expressed in your speech.
Yes. Amen.
Our tongue can be our greatest enemy. Because though small, it can do great damage. What the trigger is to a gun is what your tongue is to your life. All through the scriptures, the Bible makes it clear that we must be careful how we use our tongue.
Yes.
The wrong use of tongues can ruin a marriage. It can lead to untimely death for many people.
Yes.
It don't necessarily have to be a natural death. It can be a spiritual death. Okay, you can kill somebody spiritually.
Yes.
And naturally, if somebody keeps telling a lie on you, you can't get it understood. Somebody will blow your brains out for what you don't even know what you get shot for. If you live, you still don't know why you got shot. You have no idea. It can open doors to the demonic affliction, agony, and failure for many Christians. It has closed down churches and ministries, have invited unwanted battles into people's lives, and have ruined valuable relationships.
Amen.
The battle many of us are fighting today is the battle against the tongue. We are either the one using our tongue to hurt somebody, or somebody else using their tongue to hurt us. Psalms 34, 12-13 says, does anyone want to live a life that is long and prosperous? Then keep your tongue from speaking evil and your lips from telling lies. David said that a person who fears the Lord does not lie. Turn from evil, does good and promote peace. Reverence or respect includes so much more than sitting in church. It means obeying God
Yes.
in the way we speak and how we treat others.
Mm-hmm.
Psalm 141, 3-4 says, take control of what I say, O Lord, and guide my
Tongue,
lips.
lips.
Don't let me drift towards evil or take part in acts of wickedness. Don't let me share in the delicacies of those who do wrong. Proverbs 18:2 says, fools have no interest in understanding. They only want to air their own opinion. Everything that comes to your mind is not meant to be said.
All right.
Well, I was thinking it anyway. It's in my heart. I might as well say it. No way. You don't get to say that because everybody you want to give your opinion to ain't saying it. And some of us that are, well, as my pastor will say, I'm just saying what I'm saying, we still have to kill that every day.
Right.
Every day we have to kill that flesh. We're going to rise up and do something that we know God don't want us to do. We have to daily kill it. That's an everyday thing. Proverbs 17:28 says, even a fool who keeps silent is considered wise. When he closes his lip, he's being intelligent. Now that's sad. That's sad. When a fool is being intelligent, and we say we got all of this and we control this and we this and he just out there doing whatever, but he gonna have to look at it and go, you know my business. Don't say how to happen. Watch your tongue and keep your mouth shut, and you will stay out of trouble. Proverbs 21:23. In Proverbs, we see that special attention are given to words and how they are used. There are 4 common speech patterns that are described. The first 2 should be embraced. The last 2 should be avoided. The controlled tongue. Those who have this speech pattern think before speaking, know when silence is best, and give wise advice. The caring tongue. Those with this speech pattern speak truthfully while seeking to encourage.
All right.
The conniving tongue. This pattern of speech is filled with wrong motives, gossip, slander, and the desire to twist the truth. The careless tongue. This pattern of speech is filled with lies, curses, quick-tempered words that can lead to rebellion and destruction. You find somebody that you say something to, or they say something to you, and you say it back to them, they go from 0 to 100. I might just look and say, good morning. What you talking about? Good morning. No idea was me. And you don't jump that high already. You need to get some blanket and something. And then there's the whisper. Many friends have been separated by the word of a whisper. Someone who may have told the truth, but colored it and put it in the wrong light on it. And the injured one, or the person who has no way to set it right, was unaware of what was done. That's somebody that went and told something on you. Man, we can't help holding a conversation. Somebody way over there got their ears and cameras. Next thing you know, they went and told Sister Samson, I done said this, and I'm just listening. I didn't have nothing to do. Now this sister mad at me. And if she one of those sisters that don't believe that nobody say, it's hard for me to fix that. So, what I'm supposed to do? All I can do is get after God, maybe God change your heart, then I can fix it. But that's how a lot of people wind up hurt. That's right. You getting a test on yourself on, I heard what you said about me. Child, who number is this? I don't even know you. Who is this? I'm John, Bo, Boo, Boo, Bop, 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 whatever. I don't even know them. But they are all in your case. When I see you on the road, I got something. Okay. That's how somebody gonna say something to somebody you ain't had no idea. No idea what was going on.
Third party line.
David asked God to guard his lips. What comes out of your lips is determined by what resides in our heart. Ultimately, words issue are heart issues. The same is true with our actions. Evil acts begin with evil desires from the heart. On an average, a person opens his or her mouth 700 times a day to speak. David wisely asked God to keep him from speaking evil, even as he underwent persecution. Knowing the power of the tongue, we would do well to ask God to guard what we say, so that our words will bring honor to his name. Proverbs 10 and 19. Where there is much talk, there is sin in it. But he that refraineth his what? Refrain his what? Lips is wise. You have not mastered self-control if you do not manage what you say. If you want to control yourself, begin with your tongue. Stop and think before you react or speak. If you can control this small but powerful member, you can control the rest of your body. 1 Peter 3 and 10 said, for he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil and his lips that speak no guile. That guile means deceit or intentional misleading a person. See, he put both of them in there, the tongue and the lip. You let your tongue out of the sheath and it's trouble. If you keep that sheath closed in your tongue, you get you in trouble. Numbers 13. Go back a little bit and give me a little demonstration. God told Moses to send one leader from each of the 12 ancestral tribes to explore the land of Canaan. The land he was giving them. Now keep that in mind. He already told them he's going to give it to them. They didn't have nothing to worry from Jump Street. I'm going to give it to you. If I tell you I'm going to get it, and I do this right here. If I really say I'm going to give it to you, because some people say I'm going to give it to you, then they don't give it to you. But if I say I'm going to give it to you, and you know I'm that type of person, why you got to worry about it? But why you even doubt it?
Right.
If I told you to go, I'm going to give you this house, and I said, now go around and make sure ain't nobody looking at it and messing with it. You go over there and look. What you worrying about? I gave you the house.
Right.
So, what's the problem? He told them to go and find out if the people living there are strong or weak, few or many. What kind of land they live in? Is the soil fertile or poor? Are there trees? To bring back samples of the crops they see. When they came to the valley of Eshcol, they cut down a branch with a single cluster of grapes so large that it took 2 of them to carry. Samples of pomegranates and figs. They explored the land for 40 days, and then they returned to Moses, Aaron, and the whole community of Israel. Now, hold on to that 40 days right now. I'm going to come back to that one. They came back and reported to Moses. They said the land is swarmed with milk and honey and showed them the fruit it produced, but the people living there are powerful. The town is large and fortified. There are even giants there. But Caleb tried to quiet the people as they stood before Moses. Caleb said, let us go at once and take the land. We can certainly conquer it, because he already knew God told him it was theirs. You know, they didn't have to worry about it. It's yours already. So no matter what's there, it's yours. But the other men who explored the land with him disagreed. So they spread the bad report that the land among the Israelites. They said all the people are huge giants, but next to them they felt like grasshoppers, and that is what they thought. They just took a water tape, threw it, and stuck it to them. You say, like bad grammar for some teacher here, you hear what you say, real. Now we go to number 14. So now they're talking against Moses and Aaron. They complain. If only we had died in Egypt, and even died here in the wilderness. Why is the Lord taking us to this country only for us to die in battle? It would have been better for us to return to Egypt. Then they decided to choose a new leader to take them back to Egypt. Now Joshua and Caleb tore their clothes and said to the people of Israel, look, the land is good. And if the Lord is pleased with us, he will bring us safely into the land and give it to us. I already got the land. Don't rebel against the Lord, and be afraid. They are helpless. They have no protection. But the Lord is with us.
Yes.
The Lord with us.
Uh-huh.
But they started talking about stoning Joshua and Caleb. You get that one person, they get to spreading that. Okay. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, how long must I put up with these wicked people? He said, yeah, I heard all the complaining of Israel for making against me. Now I want you to, I'm going to put this in my turn. Now I want you to run and tell them this. As surely as I live, declared the Lord, I will do to you the very thing I heard you say. We should have died in the wilderness. Okay. He said, you will all drop dead in this wilderness because you complained against me. Every one of you who is 20 years old or older and was included in the registry will die. The only ones going into this is Caleb and Joshua and his family. So I will bring them safely into the land that they will enjoy what you despise. Now catch this. You will wander in the wilderness for 40 years. Now I always wonder why they wandered in that wilderness for 40 years. He gave them a year for every day they spent in that land. They were there 40 days checking it out. And he gave them 40 years in the wilderness, a year for each day. Because now they're suffering the consequences of their sins. All because of guarding your tongue could be a challenge. Often seen as a sign of wisdom, there's a quote that says, wise men are not always silent, but they know when to speak. It's important to learn when to speak and when to hold your tongue. It's not always easy, but if you get in the practice of thinking about your words, as one writer said, tasting your words before you speak them, guarding your mouth and tongue is easier. The art of knowing when to speak and when to hold your tongue is a lifelong learning process. Now in my closing, Psalm 19:4 says, let the word of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in the sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. How careful we should be that the words of our mouth may be acceptable in his sight. Our brothers and sisters may not hear what is said about them. They might not hear what you say about them, whether it's good or bad. But there is one who hears and knows all. And we should speak all that comes out of the mouth, that when it may meet his approval into his honor. So when you start talking to somebody regardless of what it is, you need to take a moment and say, if I say this, is God going to be pleased with me? Don't just get ahead of yourself and start blurting out stuff you can't take back. But if we keep this tongue in our sheath, we're going to get in no trouble.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord. Amen.